I'll come out with Discord if you want me to.
What's that would be, sorry?
I'll come out with Discord if you want me to. I'm just going live, that's all.
Aye, if you pop up the live stream, would be just because some people don't like being on it if they come in.
Yeah.
Number.
Yeah. I cannot. I'm not allowed in there.
Well, 1 minute, I'll do that for you right now.
389.
3.
Yeah, I'll be with you shortly, just sorting something out. So, right.
Move to.
Right, hello everybody. So we're gonna get started at last here. So gonna fill up. And last time we ended in Poznan in Poland. Let's put this back onto what it was on before. Right, so if anybody is actually watching this stream, can somebody pick a number of the job they want me to do? So number 1 is tractors to Dresden. Number 2 is a reservoir tank to Bratislava. And I have some sawdust panels as job number 3 going to Soltau, Germany. So number 1 is tractors to Dresden. Number 2, reservoir tank Bratislava. And number 3 is sawdust panels to Soltau. So can somebody pick me a number of the job they'd like me to do? While I'm waiting for this coming in, I'll try and share this stream out best I can. That's done on that. Twitter, I don't use half of these. So, yeah. Right then, so I'll just go up the way. I'm just waiting to get the job selected. Racers number 2. Right, okie dokie. So I've got job number 2. And I'll just get into the truck and we shall get away to Bratislava. And I'll show you the truck in a second. It's a Mercedes-Benz Actros. New Actros. How we get up? And the shift. Oh, sorry. There we go. Now you can see the truck and the job I'm doing. Aho. $388 miles this job, so and there is no release date for Iberia, which is the 8th of April. We reveal that today. Thank you all for joining me tonight in this stream. Get up to speed and get away. Good evening, Megs, and how are you? You probably see Chucky on screen, you can make it out. If not, we are going to from Kazan down to Bratislava with a reservoir tank on this job. Pretty simple job, nothing too cool. Yeah, I'm not too bad, Megs. Not too bad at all. Just sort of do a little bit of a stream tonight. Well, I have time and shouldn't be disturbed, but I hope. Yeah, so this profile, I started a new profile, and when it comes time to doing a job, I'll give 3 options, and then somebody picks a job that they want me to do, and I don't reveal what the truck is till I start the job. How this works. And this one was picked via Discord. One. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better, Megs, than the last time I spoke to you anyway. I'm not like some streamers who'll just go flat to the floor with a foot. I try to drive to the speed limits, but we do get speeding fines occasionally. See where we're going. Good evening, Scorpion DK, and how are you this evening? Quiet, because got nothing to talk about really apart from Iberia. Date's been officially released for that, which it'll be the 8th of April. So, in just under a week's time, it'll travel the newest DLC in the game. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Wait. Going to Bratislava. Will this load? Few more miles left to go on this job. But hopefully it'll start coming down reasonably quickly. I hope. Pardon me. The cruise at around 50 when we get there. Near enough. Where? I'm using 1.40 standard graphic settings, no tweaks, and promods is 2.52. Version of the map. I'll do this job, do another one, then see what I feel like. But So the idea of this profile is when we get to take another job, I give 3 choices and the audience says which number job they want me to do, and that's the job that we do. But I don't reveal what the truck is till I start the job. That's how I cock up on the switching over the thing that I have in. And everybody's okay this evening. If you like what you're seeing, leave a like. Feel free to share it out on whatever social media platforms you use, and subscribe to the channel and ring the bell if you haven't already. The support is appreciated, thank you. And thank you for spending some time with me on this Good Friday evening. Where I went for a long time when I wasn't able to stream Scorpion due to family problems, which are still ongoing, but they're not quite as bad as what they were. So I'll stream when I can. I have downloaded a bus mod, but I'm struggling to work out how it works, but when I do, I may bring that to the channel. I think I didn't set the profile up right before it, so I'll try again with it. Up to 50. We can do 50 on here. Well, the lighting, they've really improved the light, and I suppose headlights now, and that's more realistic than what they were. they're not very bright in the game. No? Suppose adds more realism into it. If anybody wants to talk about anything, just put in the chat and talk about, discuss it, providing it isn't certain subjects. You know which ones don't like to talk about. But then we don't want to damage the load. No. I'm aiming to try and earn enough money to buy my own truck and trailer, and truck will be a Renault T. I'm hoping it's one of the new ones. Well, when we get enough money, it'll be one of the new ones that's going to be coming out around the 6th, I think we're getting it. The updated Renault T. The T Evolution, I think it's called. It's the one that's under the red covers anyway at some of the big dealers, if you've been anywhere near those. So 140 odd to go on this job now. Not too bad. And I will have to start and learn to use Twitter, I think, to share streams out as well. Because my Twitter account's a different name to this one. I don't want all the same. Facebook account's on my real name as well. So has anybody got any plans then over this Easter holiday weekend? With whatever restrictions are in place where you are, do what you can and can't do. Getting back to not streaming. When I was on the 3000 AMD, I didn't think it was powerful enough to stream because it struggled to record sometimes. So luckily enough, my motherboard would take the better processor. So I invested in a Ryzen 5 2600. Runs a lot of the games a lot better than what any previous processor I've done, so the graphics card's just a GTX1650 in this computer. Four gig memory. And running 2 sticks of 8 gig DDR4 2666 RAM, so not the quickest RAM, but it does the job. That's it. A self-customized rebuild. It certainly does a good job. Oh. So I've got 70 something miles left of this job. And if anybody wants to join VTC, Grantansons, you provide you aged over 16 and you can do more than 6,000 miles a month. That can be ATS or ets2 or a combination of them both. We will try and get some regular convoys going when MP is fully compatible, and we company that does not use truck books, we use a small program called Logitech, which is available via VT log, and the web address for Grantansons is Grantansons VTlog.net, and you put your applications in there, or you check out Mr. Ray Sim and speak to him. He can give you the links as well, and the information is on the screen that comes up when I'm picking the jobs as well. And if John, you have any questions, just ask me and I can tell you. I am the manager of the VTC at the moment, so don't come through these roadworks. Don't need any speeding tickets if we can help it at all. Because I have fines on, fatigue is on, and I've got realistic air brakes and realistic fuel consumption on as well in the settings, so and a bit like British Rail, I'll get there eventually. Six. Look at the engine, get around there. About to drop now. Caterpillar. He's just around the corner here. This. Had that parking spot for a long time. What this cam? that job done. Just, I'm doing good. Hey, it's okay, Ray. You're lucky you picked a Merc again. Right, so we'll do. No. When I press the right key combination. Right, so we are in Bratislava in the back here, when I can bloody find it on the map. There we are. And right, you know what these jobs are? We have cars going to logitech as number 1. We have a ventilation shaft going to Warsaw number 2. And a backhoe loader going to Szeged. So number 1 is cars to logitech. Number 2 is a ventilation shaft to Warsaw. And number 3 is a backhoe loader to Szeged. So there's your choices. So you'd like to pick number 1, 2 or 3 for which job you'd like me to do. Number 3, Jonesy, that's fair enough. I'll do number 3. At least I can pronounce that place. No, I don't need to. You'll see what you've got in a minute. Right, so start this job now. With it. One camera sorts itself out. Right. And you're as usual fucked up on the bollocks it. Comedy of errors. This I'm doing fine, by the way. Already. No, I'm doing this sat nabless. Shouldn't take too long to do this job, I hope. Fairly light load this. 7-8 ton, all it is this load. Go past down here. Yeah, how are you doing, Jones? Are you alright? It's okay, Ray. Sorry it took me a while to get back to you there. Carefully, speed camera on the side of the road, noticed it when I came through here to drop off last. Yeah, she's doing okay. Nagging to death, still wearing me out like, but she won't alter. Well, I don't think. If you like what you're saying, leave a like, share it out whatever social media platforms you use, and if you'd like to, we appreciate if you subscribe to the channel, and if you ring the bell you'll get notifications of when I upload or go live next. And Grantansons are recruiting drivers at the moment, so if you're aged over 16 and you can do 6,000 miles per month, that's in ATS or ets2 or a combination of them both, they'll be more than welcome to join, and there should be a link in the description. It's on the screen that I put up when we pick the jobs, or it's GRANTANDSONS vtlog.net, and look forward to receiving your application there. Have a slow steady run now down to Teziged. I'll butcher the names of some places, so you know. I have more than enough fuel and more than enough driving hours left to do this job, so we'll just we try our best, don't we, to get them right. I may, for a one-off to see where it's like, I may try a Facebook stream one day. Wait, what they're saying, but if I showed them, you'd know what truck to pick, wouldn't you? So, try and leave a bit of mystery and surprise in his profile for now. there's weren't aware in the game there's changes up within the next week or so. You're getting the Renault T Evolution, I believe they call it, on around the 6th, and then on the 8th getting the brand new Iberia DLC will be released as well, which it'll be, I think what time it'll be around 4 or 5 o'clock in the UK in the afternoon. If it's the same time as they normally release the DLCs. So that'll be interesting. And by the time they come round to release an Iberia Truckers MP, might have released the version that we're on now, which you never know with them. And of course that will, when Iberia comes out, if they've updated it, when they release Iberia it'll become incompatible again, so it's a bit sketchy sometimes is Truckers MP. It's good that you can get on it and drive together when it's working. But what will be even better if SCS implement their version of multiplayer eventually into the game, which they've been working on it now for quite a while. Where I think, I don't know if it'll be a DLC or inbuilt in the game where somebody can drive together on that with AI traffic as well, if they ever release it. The thing about SCS is they keep investing time and money expanding and improving the game. Good. Gameplay is the same principle as it used to be when they first released it, but it's totally transformed from the early days. Probably do one more after this job. I'll give you a stay another day as well. Remember, if I think somebody's getting at you, or if you remember, as Fletcher at the God Bet in an early episode of Porridge, don't let the bastards grind you down. Just go with the flow like I do. And at the moment, Sim is raising money in his channel, and if he's still there, he's more than welcome to put his link in. If he wants to, he's doing the pause to play event where the streaming or game playing for over so many minutes in the month of April, and it's a worthy cause. It's for the Blue Cross. You go with his links, or if you go to Sim's YouTube channel, you'll find links there of how to donate to that charity if you'd like to. You're welcome. Put links in if you like, Ray. Also, we've got two gamers in tonight. We had Scorpion DK, who's a nice streamer as well. He streams cooking, farming, and a few other games. And then we've got Jonesy Gaming, who's a multiple game streamer. What have you? Right, it's Alt. Hang on, I'll wait till I stop here. When I get right, Kate. It's I don't know which one it is now. It's Alt Next gets rid of the multiplayer bit. That bit there. That's Alt Next that gets rid of that bit. I'll just look this up for you because I can't remember which it is. It is Alt and J. Got which one it is there. Alt and J, Scorpion. I'll just put it back on. So next you get rid of the little multiplayer bit, but when you're playing on multiplayer it still will pop up a little message, but it's Alt and J for this one. For the main one. You can make it, if you go into the settings, you can alter the colour of it, and you can make it more transparent if you wanted to on that one. It's a handy little app this, because well, showing where it shows as well, and it is a lot easier to, you can make your own jobs with it as well, which it's a lot easier than Speditor to work. As well. Doug, it's not my choice, it's the audience choice. It's the truck that was on the job that they picked. Jones, you picked anyway. I've been in a Merc. Anyway, I'm not moved to driving Scanias in the A to Z ets2 series that's on the channel. I drove a Scania in that. So... Doug, used truck mod. I've had problems with it since the game updated. I corrupted my profile with it. Iberia releases on the 8th of April, and should be getting their NOT Evolution around the 6th. There you go. We've got 40 something mile left to go on this job, and then I will do another one after this, which I'll give you the 3 choices. Of where we go from Seziged. I see you've been doing plenty of miles on GTA 5, Doug. I've never... Games like that I struggle with. I'm struggling with Saints Row 3 at the moment. Struggle with Red Dead as well. Just that it's been missing out on the consoles, I think, that for me. I had Amigas and that when I was younger, and I spent a long period without console or PC. Then I got a PC and I started doing some games on PC, so it's an advantage to some people, really, for them games. Right. I'm not too bad on a wheel. Act on this, but joypad, I have sometimes some coordination difficulties which holds me back, and that's it. Just round the corner now from the drop one. As long as it ain't your third eye that's open, that's alright, Doug. I think Jonesy get what I meant by the third eye. Not a lot of racism on here, but let's just say this, it's certain nationalities' eye. The third eye. Like a glove. One dropped off. Put it on in here so I can see what I'm doing. Right, so it's job pick time. So I'll give you a list of 3 jobs and you pick which one you want me to do. Wait till that comes up. No. Right, so put in there's the gate which is there. Right. Number 1 is some milk going to Blagograd. Number 2 is some air conditioners going to Stip. Number 3 is sawdust panels going to Cluj-Napoca. So if you pick number 1, it's milk going to Blagograd. Number 2 is air conditioners going to Stip. And number 3 is sawdust panels going to Cluj-Napoca. Number 3, Doug. Right? If I must, I'll do number 3. And I hate these trucks. Well, I'll show you which one it is in a minute. So there's some details there of Grantanson's requirements and how to apply there to us. Right, so we get in now. And we are. Don't need the map up there. Just about need a magnifying glass to see the GPS in needs it. That'd be crap. Only have the job sorting on thanks for distance, so no I'm working at the moment. you like what you're seeing, please feel free to leave a like, share it out whatever social media you use, and subscribe to the channel. And if you ring the bell, you get notifications for when I go live next or upload videos, which is daily. I upload videos. There's a link in the description to GRANTANDSONS. Got the wrong way on the gears again. Catch it up. What are you doing up there, cat? Am I forgiven now for taking your pick away, what you had earlier? Eh? Nearly bollocksed it there. I bloody have on the gear change. We saved it though. Here we go, cap. These roads that's up and down like a bride's knickers on a wedding night. I hope the stream's looking fairly crisp and the audio's okay on it. Nice. So that's what we're in. See what trailer we've got on. running a few mods on this profile, but not that many. Obviously it's pro mods and Middle East. I'm running the small mirror mod, reduced GPS mod I'm using, good one. A Rail Company's mod, not much one it is, but and that's about it. And I'm using a Logitech G29 with wheel pedals and shifter with a custom shifter on that. Well, it was made by Racing. If anybody's got a Logitech G29, it's just the standard shifter. I recommend that you get playing a lot of trucking games, one of the custom shifter for them, and then you can change gears better. Without having to use your paddles or any other buttons for shift between the range or split the gears, whichever method you use if you drive manual. Just crossing into border between Hungary and Romania now. That's one side of the border done, I hope. Documents checked here, and then we'll be on our way again. I shouldn't need fuel. And there we are, fast up there crossing Romania. So many speeding fines or things I can get down here. Normally get one or two. This area of the map. I don't think AI understand when you use your indicators sometimes. Right now for a gap in the traffic so we can get where we need to go. Maybe some time. I'm using SIF's traffic mod with a promods add-on. Yeah, time is it in game? Near 4 o'clock. Of course, I can't force my way over. I could be sat here for some time. traffic will start spawning back in soon. Oh no, a lot sooner than I thought. Wait, there's a crash. All due to silly AI without brakes. Of course, we now get held up a railway crossing. But we are halfway through this journey now. You can see the other car coming. Oh, there is one yet. The cars there behind us. This could be a loss-making job for the company, but hopefully we can have a smooth run now down at the clutch. The poker. Wind our way through these little villages. That's quite a few of. Here, Romania. It's only get out of one and another one crops up. And what would be good in this game, if you get a load, you have to drop so much of it in one place, then go to another business, drop some more of it until you're empty. And the same for loading cargo. You can either load it all in one go or different elements of cargo in different places. That would be more on the realistic simulation side. We may get that one day, we may not. It depends on if they can get around to developing something like multi-drops in it. Yeah, like state is standard in the game, but I don't think they're working on it at the moment. Is standard like class what we would say is class 2 in the UK, which is the smaller, more rigid types of heavy goods vehicle. The main one we need is realistic sounds for the trucks instead of different brands of vacuum cleaner that's been recorded, I think. Come on. It is very scenic down here. Some areas. There's no need to rush, we have plenty of time to do the job. Finish it off. Some of the colours look very washed out now since the occasional lighting. I suppose that's realistic. The yellows are pretty bad for it in the game, as you see by the truck in front there, and reds sometimes look a bit washed out depending what the light is in the game. But it's the lighting and that's a way better and vast improvement on where it's been without mods in it. Get around there. The unrealistic economy, and you want to try and keep them on decent-ish economy. Try and keep it within the green band on the rev counter or the tachometer, depending what you know it has. There's half gear, which is a split, drops it about 200 RPM, and a full gear 400 RPM, and the torque band is where the green is. The engine more efficiently where your pulling power is. That only applies to the manuals. The automatics, they're a bit weird because I think they need to work on them, be more realistic, considering how they've vastly improved the auto boxes from in real life what they used to be apparently. Still got 27 miles to go. Western roadworks there. Clutch and Poker discovered, so we're in the drop-off city now. To get left here. Got there to do it. I suppose. Work our way up now around here. Got one waiting to let us go there, which is very thankful of him. Or lady, whichever it may be. If I get a big enough audience participation, I may do a bit of a pop quiz where I ask certain questions, but I'm not going to do one of those tonight because this is the last job. I'm doing. Eh? This is a weird junction. Nearly bollocks that one up, but got away with it. Still trying to make our way around now with Geforce. You're not bored already. The next stream we will start an inclusion of poker. I hope. Will. Seeing whereabouts we can get on the map with that. Drop off now, I'm going to drop this load off and then stream will be ending. I'll attempt to park this and see how we can get this in okay if we're going to mess it up. It's big enough yard here to swing round. Get it in. It's designated delivery slot. I'll just drop this load off now and paid for this job, I hope. Yes, we have. No skill points on there. So anyway, so that concludes that for today, and I shall be back again fairly soon, I hope. So say goodbye for now. Stay safe on them roads. So in action, bye bye.